Uh, I'm a guy that likes an underdog story. I'm a guy that enjoys a story like that, a never give up type deal. And to that point, I'm happy for John. It ain't over
Yeah,
yet,
I mean, look,
but
he,
I'm happy for
he
him.
in a lot of ways, he represents stability. And I think that you see this in politics often, that you might have somebody that comes out with really bold proposals and radical ideas. And oftentimes those are the people that change things, right? That shape the world in a better way. But very frequently those people fizzle out. And so when that happens, you always see this cycle of, okay, we tried this crazy bold way. It clearly didn't work. Who is the stable hand? And I think at some level, looking at everything, Jacksonians, black, white, Democrat, Republican, this was a citywide vote in favor of getting rid of Mayor Lumumba's administration and bringing in a stable hand. And I think John just represented that. And to his credit, I mean, look, he's got 3 decades of service in the legislature. I will say this, I said last night on WJTV, Clay, that yes, his campaign very much built itself as a consensus campaign, as a post-racialized campaign, right? They weren't playing the race card the way that some others had. But by the same token, that's the way that he's operated in the legislature. I can say this, I mean, very frequently I've disagreed with Senator John Horne on a lot of different policies. But when I was working in the legislature and doing government affairs work, Senator Horne was easy to get along with. He was always available to have a conversation. He always was willing to listen. I think if he brings that same attitude to Jackson, there's an opportunity here. But let's also be honest that the problems of Jackson aren't going to magically go away because Mayor Lumumba goes away. There are some systemic things at play. There are decades of problems and neglect at play. But I think for a lot of folks in Jackson, this is a day where they wake up and say, at least we have a glimmer of hope. At least there's a chance for us to start rebuilding. And so that's a positive thing for the capital city.